Once you have this dried base layer, it's really easy to go in with your wet on dry technique and the darker hue of paint to add intricate details.
Do you ever look at your artwork and feel like there's a lack of details? In today's video, I'm going to show you how to do a very simple technique that is going to help you get more details into your artwork. This is called the wet on dry technique, so let's dive in.
Let's explore how painting details with the wet on dry technique can elevate this watermelon painting and create a mesmerizing watermelon full of details. Before we dive into the technique, let's talk about the significance of details in artwork. Details add depth, realism, and captivate the viewer's attention. They can truly transform a piece from ordinary to extraordinary. You may want to choose the right reference material. To create stunning watermelon paintings, or any paintings for that matter, it's essential to gather visual references that capture the intricate details of this juicy fruit. You can find references online at Pixels or Unsplash, or use your own photographs to ensure accuracy of your work. Once you have sketches and references, it's time to plan how you're going to paint this out. So follow along with me as we paint along. Once you've prepared your base painting, which is the basic shape and the wet on wet technique, which is now dried, I've basically done a basic shape and just gone in with my paints and let the paint do its thing. Now we're adding the details. So I'm using a warm red mixed with a touch of blue to get my darker fleshy colors. So remember to paint with wet paint onto dry paper to maintain control over the placement of the details, and watch as this watermelon painting comes to life. For the skin, I'm enhancing with green shades. This I have mixed up a color as well, using the Daniel Smith watercolor paints. Mixed up this lemon yellow and the phthalo blue green shade to create this beautiful, vibrant green to paint the green parts. I'm applying the paint carefully to outline and fill in the shapes, creating depth and dimension. Take your time, blend where you want to, and bring out the richness of the watermelon skin. To add the finishing touches, let's paint the seeds and incorporate an extra layer of depth using a black outline with a small brush. I'm only going to add the outline in some places where I want it to really stand out. I'm painting the black watercolor carefully, as adding a lot of black to watercolor can actually ruin your piece of painting. So I'm adding the seeds onto the fleshy part. Remember, less is more with the seeds, so they should be subtle yet noticeable. Additionally, we'll add a black outline to the watermelon to further enhancing its three-dimensional appearance. If you've made it this far, you'll see how this technique has transformed this very bland painting into something with more detail. Remember, practice is key, so keep refining your skills, explore new techniques. I would love to see your work, so don't hesitate to tag me on Instagram or comment down below if you tried this technique. Thank you for joining me today on this artistic journey. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to subscribe, like, and share it with your fellow artists. Stay tuned for more tutorials and inspiration on my channel. Remember, every stroke brings you closer to becoming a master of artistry. Keep creating, and I'll see you soon.